Coming up on this week's edition of the Met Report, Metro's men's soccer team takes a crosstown rival. Paula Ruelas tells you how they did.
Also, our expert on random places, Jeffrey Will, takes you to a place that celebrates the original Renaissance man.
And last week, we reported that a suspect was arrested in the indecent exposure incidents. Peter Aragon gets some tips on how to stay safe around campus. This and more coming up on the Met Report. Welcome to this week's edition of the Met Report. I'm Karen Vega.
And I'm Benjamin Smith.
We start with all the reported incidents on the Auraria campus of indecent exposure. Last week, a man exposed himself to people and then began to masturbate. For more information, we go to Met reporter Peter Aragon.
Thank you, Karen. A suspect was taken into custody late last week. We contacted the Auraria PD for more comment, but they were unable to as is an ongoing investigation. Detective Jason Molinder gave us this comment. Because it's still an ongoing investigation, and we have to be very cautious when we are investigating a crime that we don't influence the process by releasing names too early or photographs, because we don't want witnesses and people of that nature to be influenced by what we are telling you. You being the Met Report, and so we'll keep you updated on the investigation, but I was able to talk to Detective Molinder about some safety tips for here on campus. The first tip that Detective Molinder gave the students was to put the direct number for the Auraria Police Department in their phone, because 911 will not get you to them.
If you dial 911 from your cell phone, it's going to go to the nearest cell phone tower and then to the nearest police department from there. Most likely you'll end up with the Denver Police Department. You're going to have to explain to them what's happening. They're going to say, oh wait, let us forward you to Auraria. They're going to forward you to our dispatch, and then you have to explain the whole story again. And that number is 303-556-5000.
The number will get you to the Auraria dispatcher, who will ask you about the incident and the suspect. Detective Molinder asked when giving the description of the suspect to give as much information as possible.
If he's got a red shirt and blue jeans, that's great. But unfortunately, that probably fits, 20 or 30 people in a pedestrian mall at any given time. If there's something unique, does the shirt say something? Does he have a purple backpack? Is there something that stood out to you? That's the kind of information that our officers can use.
Students on campus can also protect themselves from attackers by doing some simple things.
And if you're on campus late at night, male or female, try to walk with a partner and pay attention to what's around you. A lot of times, we all do it. You're playing on your phone, you're listening to your iPod, you're talking on your phone, you're not paying attention to things.
If you find yourself in a situation where you cannot dial the number for the Auraria Police, Detective Molinder reminds everyone about the emergency phones.
You see the tall red towers with the blue light on top, and then in almost every hallway there's a little silver box with a big red button, and those are just like 911 phones. If somebody pushes that big red button, the location shows up on our dispatch, so even if you're unable to talk, we're going to send officers there immediately.
As more information comes available about the suspect, we will tell you. But for now, Detective Molinder just wants to remind everyone to put their number in their phone. Again, that phone number is 303-556-5000. And I put it in my phone, guys. Did you put it on your phones?
I will definitely, now that I know that this is going on.
And also make sure that we know where those emergency phones are located on campus. Speaking of the Auraria Police, not only are they receiving credit in the arrest of a serial flasher on campus, they were also honored with an award from MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. The outstanding team dedication for DUI enforcement for a small agency was given to the Auraria Police on September 12th at a MAD Law Enforcement Awards banquet. From June 1st, 2011 through May 31st, 2012, Auraria Police arrested 103 DUI offenders, according to Fran Lanzer, a spokesperson for MAD. The high numbers of arrests in just under a year is cause for concern here on Auraria. The campus boundaries extend from Colfax to Auraria Parkway and from Spear to 7th Street. The Met Report would like to thank the Auraria Police for all of their hard work in continuing to keep our campus safe.
Getting rid of the summer slack is crucial now that we're a month into the semester. I went out to get some reactions of MSU Denver students regarding their changing schedules and how well they are adapting to their new workloads. With a month into the semester, many students are discovering that their schedules are getting busier by the day. Having to manage classes, homework, school activities, and jobs can result in time conflicts, but most of all, stress.
I think the beginning of the semester is always a little bit easier. They kind of go easy on you, but it's definitely that my class load, my homework load is picking up. Everything's kind of starting to roll. Midterm speeches, all sorts of stuff is definitely coming at you all at once now.
It's tough enough for upperclassmen to get caught up with everything that comes their way. Imagine how freshmen feel.
I was in high school last year, so they do require a lot more work from you.
One of President Jordan's initiatives for providing new students with mentoring support in order to make the high school transition a smooth one is the First Year Success Program. Advocates keep up with first-year students on a regular basis via email, calls, and in-class visits.
I see a lot of the same people in a couple different classes I have, so it's nice to network with those people and get information that you may need from class if you missed it or something, so yeah, definitely helps.
With student schedules becoming overly demanding, how are fellow peers dealing with the side effects of busy lives?
Take a nap, go work out or something, and then get back to what I'm doing.
Usually just go to the gym, shoot some hoops, just let loose.
And try to keep up with your homework during the week, I find helps a lot with stress, so you don't pile it all for the weekend or whatever, and then you get to actually have some free time too. And I feel like exercise is always key for stress. When I have a stressful day, I run it out and I feel a lot better.
Managing the college life can be stressful and demanding, but not impossible. For the Met Report, I'm Karen Vega.
A lot has changed in recent years at Metro, especially with it becoming a university. Classes offered are not only falling into a wider range of possibilities, but are also expanding within the class subjects themselves. In recent years, classes have broadened their horizons. Just a few interesting examples here at MSU Denver include money issues, wedding planning, death and dying, dream analysis, and even a wine tasting class. Most of these classes are single credit classes and offer students a fun, interactive way to earn credits. For more information on how to take these non-traditional courses, visit msudenver.edu, go to the Office of the Registrar, and then go to class schedules, and then select the appropriate semester.
Do you park on campus 4 or 5 days a week and pay over $100 a month? Now you can purchase a Passport parking that can save you quite a few bucks. Parking Passport is a prepaid parking option that allows daily parking in most campus lots at a discounted rate. The 3 different kinds of passports are bronze, silver, and gold. A bronze passport allows students to park in parking lots west of 5th Street. Silver allows students to park in parking lots west of 7th Street, while a gold passport gives students the chance to park in any parking lot on campus. The 3 parking passports also allow students in and out privileges, but do not guarantee a parking space. Parking passports are available for a semester purchase or on an annual basis. Options begin at $170 and can be purchased on the first floor of the 7th Street parking garage. For more information, you can walk into their office or contact the Parking and Transportation Services office at 303-556-2003.
Auraria campus has been a second home to its students for more than 4 decades. Over the years, Auraria has developed into more than just a post-secondary education venue. Many of us are unaware of some of the coolest hangout spots on campus. Marigan Mazzani has more.
Many students at Metro and throughout Auraria campus come to class on a daily basis and spend a majority of their day here. Surprisingly, many of the same students are unaware of where to go and hang out during their breaks. In addition to the library where most choose to study, do homework, or prepare for a class in, there are many other great venues where students are given the opportunity to play and enjoy their time. One of the most popular spots is Sigi's Pool Hall and Arcade. It's located on the 2nd floor of the Tivoli where numerous arcade games, air hockey tables, ping pong tables, and pool tables are available to students. Video games are also available for all you gamers out there, as an Xbox, a PS3, and a Nintendo console are all hooked to TVs for students' usage. In addition to playing games, students around our area can head down to the Art Museum to check out some of the great art exhibits displayed for everyone's viewing. The Art Museum is located next to the PE building. All these venues are available to students at no charge and are open during business hours. For the Met Report, Marigan Mazzani.
MSU Denver's annual Latino Welcome event took place yesterday at St. Cajetan's Church. The event hosted numerous live entertainment performances, free food, and a student organization fair. Presentations on MSU Denver's Hispanic Serving Institution program and the new non-resident tuition rate were also part of the event. We talked with the festival's organizer who told us what the event was all about.
We are promoting organizations, sororities, and fraternities who preserve the Latino culture, and our organizations to empower the students to have a community here on campus and create opportunities through the institutions which serve the community.
You know, Karen, it looks like that's a great opportunity for Latino students here on Auraria campus to join a student organization.
Absolutely. You know, if I wouldn't have had class, I would have definitely attended. And coming back after the break, one Met reporter gets an interview with a gold medalist as the U.S. women's soccer team came to Denver.
Also, Nina Databoy gets you updated on everything going on in Hollywood.
But first, incredible advances in space technology are raising some eyebrows.
Realize that anything is possible. Keep your eyes on the prize.
When you're at your weakest point, grace can rise up and pull you out.
So I felt like I was filling a void.
Even when I'm faced with difficult situations, I can always find something to smile about.
Little simple ways. I mean, there's really lots of things you can plug into.
Welcome back. Over $5 million have been raised for the victims of the Aurora Theater tragedy, but they have yet to see any of this money. As their hospital bills continue to pile up, family members and victims of the shooting are wondering what happened to their relief fund. Spokesperson for the group, Tom Teves, said it was unfair that some of the money had been given to local nonprofits instead of directly to the families. Teves said his group had been repeatedly misled by Community First Foundation, the organization responsible for the Victim Relief Fund. Community First insisted that they are working hard to resolve this issue and have an electronic copy of their community benefit program available at communityfirstfoundation.org.
Good news for all you astronomy fans out there. Progress is being made on a new telescope that will soon replace the Hubble. Ball Aerospace, located in Boulder, recently reached a huge milestone in this decade-long project. Take a look. Many of the answers to some of the universe's greatest questions are written in light that can't be seen by human eyes. But these answers won't be invisible for long. Ball Aerospace and Technologies in Boulder has recently finished construction on a lightweight mirror system designed for the James Webb Space Telescope, a process that has taken 8 years to complete.
It's really a proud moment to look at these mirrors. The performance of them is incredible. And to know we've put all of this work into it and all of these designs we came up with 10 years ago, they really work.
Once launched, the 18 different segments will combine to form a large mirror about the size of a tennis court. Once in operation, this telescope will provide information about the universe that the Hubble was never able to. Using infrared images, this telescope will be able to see through gas and dust clouds, allowing scientists to focus on the history of our universe, from the Big Bang to the evolution of our own solar system.
We're going to be seeing the first generation of stars and galaxies that formed and be able to see what that early universe really looked like.
Many new technologies have been put into use as the telescope must be able to function in temperatures slightly warmer than absolute zero. NASA, in collaboration with both the European and Canadian space agencies, should have the telescope ready for liftoff by October 2018. Now I have to say, this has been, that story was one of the more interesting ones I've ever done. It's really exciting to see the Hubble's replacement, in our lifetime. It's going to be starting very soon, and the Hubble has been in operation for over 20 years.
I know, that's very interesting, and I find it extremely interesting that it's located in Boulder, Colorado. And now Jeffrey Will joins us on desk with his latest journey in Colorado. So Jeffrey, what kind of interesting place did you visit this time?
Actually, I visited right over at the 16th Street Mall, actually. My journey begins right here at the Mile High City with a look at the Renaissance's most influential artist and scientist, Leonardo da Vinci. As the name suggests, the exhibit encompasses many of Da Vinci's masterpieces and designs complete with scale models. The exhibit includes a wide range of mechanisms from defensive strategies to machines of war and things that make heavy lifting a lot easier.
We don't have just one use for these things. We use these things every day in our life.
It even includes a lost piece of art, as well as his concept on the bicycle, and items we use in today's automobiles.
Operate independently of each other.
Oh, wow. Right. The exhibit has displays that can be interacted with, guaranteed to blow your mind. Though do be careful when touching the displays. The wood used to make the scale models is indigenous to Italy. The event has been extended until December 31st. Prices do vary depending on age group, and is open Tuesday to Thursday 10 a.m. to 6, Friday, Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday noon to 6. For more information, look at the website on your screen.
Da Vinci is more widely known as an artist, but Jeffrey, why don't you tell us a couple other things that you learned about him?
Well, he was actually one of the first ones to perform anatomies, actually one on his best friend that died at a very young age, and being ahead of his time as far as an engineer is an understatement.
Thank you for that, Jeffrey. Through the thick of advertising with the upcoming presidential debates, it's often hard to define fact from fiction. When it comes down to it, valid statistics are hard to find. USDebt.org is an exceptional website where facts are given up front. At this website, numbers are constantly moving and changing, as U.S. debt statistics are always increasing and decreasing. Examples of statistics found on this website include national debt, debt per citizen, debt per taxpayer, student loan debt, and credit card debt. In addition, the website offers statistics on U.S. energy output and world energy production. These facts can help you form, solidify, or change your opinion in the political world. No matter what side you take or what you believe in, make sure you stay informed. Check it out at usdebt.org.
Would you pay $250 to be pooped on by pigeons? Well, for many Broncos fans, that's been a reality for numerous years. Over the past years, complaints have come from the fans in the 300 level sections. The fans say that the pigeons are still nesting in the rafters of the stadium, so nothing has been done about the complaints. Recently, Andy Gorchov, general manager of the maintenance company at Sports Authority Field, released a statement saying, "Unfortunately, outdoor stadiums do sometimes have issues with birds. When these circumstances occur, our staff is instructed to respond immediately and resolve the situation." Gorchov went on to say that they encourage all guests to contact them immediately to provide the highest level of service.
I'm really glad that I know that now, and next time I go to that field, I'm going to be careful where I sit.
Exactly, and definitely let's not purchase tickets in the 300 level sections. Coming up after the break, Nina Databoy tells you some YouTube videos that you should subscribe to, and everything else in entertainment.